Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of The Witcher 3. So I did what could only be described as a lot of training, as best as I could, to upgrade runestones and glyphs. I actually probably need, when I get new weapons, we'll have to upgrade and replace all of these runestones and the swords and all the glyphs in the armor, because I've upgraded a lot. I went here and sold everything down to 5 that I could, uh, and it's still really not fixing our weight issue. I need to stop going to, obviously, the armorers and blacksmiths and find somebody better to sell. In fact, I do have somebody to better sell. This herbalist who came back when I fast traveled to this location.
Would you like to buy something from me stash?
Show me what you have.
Maybe. Let me see what you got.
So, he starts off with practically no gold. Let's see, take this, and take this, and we're looking for specific things, like green mold, I need that. I need light essence, dark essence, and cherry cordell. Let's see. We have several alchemy substances we can't make. We're looking for this mandrake cordell, not cherry cordell, which we don't have that. We can make an enhanced devil's puffball now that we got the green mold. Let's see, what's this one missing? Negrito? Let's see if we can buy that. And then let's see what. We're probably just missing the mutagens for all these characters. There needs to be a way to, like, alchemy wise, turn the mutagens we have into something, because it doesn't make a lot of sense that we've got these mutagens, but once we've already made the decoction from those mutagens, we keep picking them up. Still have yet to fight a golem, or get a golem's heart at least. Let's see. What's this one missing? A light essence. I've only apparently fought one light creature. We can enhance this one, we can enhance this one, and is there anything else we can enhance? No. So Negrito here needs a white gold to be made, and some Bali's fruit. Alright. So we could buy glyphs if we were trying to buy things. Bear hides, weather essence. If he's buying bear hides, that if he's selling bear hides, he's probably going to buy them too. We'll buy this fruit. And I don't think there's really anything else I need to get from him. Dwarven spirits, for sure not that. Doesn't really have a lot. So let's get rid of at least all the common food. This is more about getting rid of things than And I don't think I need the Everless either, so I'll sell that. And no, he won't buy bear hides. Interesting, he'll sell me bear hides, but he won't buy them from me. And he'll buy trophies and nothing else. Sell that wolf's liver. Everybody will buy these guides. I don't know why. They probably just wrote them in such a way. Alright. So I've gotten all the things elsewise I can sell down to 5. Let's see. Yes, need to find something just for 5. Oh, these ingredients are kind of expensive. Let's go down to the bottom here. There we go. So we've got some stuff here. The only thing I can really do is buy this. That gives them 3,000 and gives me a big old stack of glyphs, whether I needed them or not. But we can pretty well see we've gone too crazy with all of this stuff. It's let's see, 28, 11, 10. This really is a great example how the whole loot system is broken. The whole alchemy system is broken too. It's just pointless. I've just been playing thoroughly. I suppose if I hadn't been playing thoroughly, we wouldn't have this problem. I have all these wraith mutagens. What am I supposed to do? Just sell them? I thought wraith mutagens would be worth more than that. I only have one bison grass, interestingly enough. He doesn't sell any bison grass. Why can't I break all these wraith mutagens down and to lesser green mutagens, and then from that point upgrade them in alchemy to greater green mutagens? At least that's something I'd like to be able to do.
So long.
So still don't have the alchemy formulas. We aren't even halfway through the level system. I think we're probably past halfway through the game. How far actually are? How long have we been playing on the player stats? Days, 5 hours, 3 minutes, 10. That doesn't make any sense. That does not make any sense. Either we skip some days. No, that does not make any sense at all. This must be in-game time. It's been 5 days since we started looking for Siri. Which, okay, that makes sense for the storyline. But to think for a second that I have been playing for 5 days. 100 hours would be 4. That actually, wait, 125 hours. That might be it. We might have actually played for 5 days. That is disconcerting. Disconcerting there. Bit of realization. How many hours did we spend just sailing? If we spend even one day sailing, that would be too much. There we go. Family fortune quest complete. We got a quest last time. At least it gives us something to do. I feel like the runestone system and the glyph system are supposed to be the most valuable things of the game. That would make sense. Interesting choice of directions I took there. I guess I'll go down here, then maybe check what this is, and then go here, and here, and here. I think we can power through this and get all the quests done. Today, all the question marks sitting around the ocean, which it's probably been a full week of sailing, and we have just definitely proven that water levels suck. We have definitely proven that the pirate's life is not for us. It's just boring. It's not difficult, it's just boring and takes too long. It's not, yeah. That's about the worst thing you can say for any part of the game, is it's boring. And that's what we've got. It's not infuriating, it doesn't upset me, it's just as dull. And that's something you never want to have to say about a game. And I like how they did it. They did their best. They put some really nice polish on the oceans and riding in boats and all of that. But the reason to do it, the actions, what you get for getting to those points is not worth it. How can I make this without running aground? Yes, I can. Good. There's like a continental shelf under the water we can see in the map. Not that that does or helps anything or changes anything. Maybe have a quest where we could put on a diving suit and get to walk on the bottom of the ocean. Find a hidden temple on the bottom of the ocean. That would be at least somewhat interesting, something diverse. But this is just the same old, and I don't think that really falls with the area and the time that they would have diving suits. That there probably are hidden temples, and it would make sense that there were. But sounds like drowners down there. competitive difficulty at all to get rid of the drowners. We are running into a massive amount of crown. What would be really cool is if this actually affects the end, if the amount of crowns you have is needed to fund some kind of battle effort, war effort. And so, because we played so thoroughly, we will have so much crowns that it'll just be a massive army we can hire. But most games like this, playing this thoroughly isn't even the right thing to do. They make most games designed in such a way that you're supposed to just get bored and skip things, but then if you get bored and skip things, you miss out on story. So it's this real weird loop of non-logic, if that is a new phrase to create, where it's like they want you to play the whole game, but then they don't make the whole game interesting enough to play the whole game. Certainly in Skyrim, that was the case with its procedurally generated stuff, that the random quests never stopped coming, which puts me at a weird point since I do have Skyrim now. Will want to play it. I have DLC for Skyrim that I've never played, so I think I'm gonna try. And let me know in the comments if you like this. I think we're gonna try kind of like a speed run, just a story run, I think I'd call it. We're gonna just stay on the main quest of Skyrim and do that and only the main quests. Maybe main and secondary quests, but not third and fourth quests like we have in Witcher, where we have treasure hunts and Witcher contracts. And the Witcher contracts are definitely side stories that are worth doing. The treasure hunts are worth doing to get the treasure in a different way. There you go, have an exploding bolt to your face. I'm on fire. All of this boat and then die. So this guy's an ogre, Cyclops level 21. Guarded treasure. So, come on, Cyclops. See if I can hit him right in the eye. That'd be great. It's just not moving. I could just... I want to take him out though.
Damn, you're ugly.
Oh man, look at this. Wow. I did not realize that the crossbow was so effective. That really worked well. I'm gonna start using that on all Cyclopses. how many of these. There we go. That took out that level 21 Cyclops shockingly well. I've wasted time, certainly. I must have wasted some time. Not using the crossbow. So let's see. We got rid of another stack of bolts. Let's get rid of these broadhead bolts. As the only way to get rid of things is shoot them off. So broadhead bolts here, and blunt bolts, and tracking bolts that barely do any damage. And the only reason I'm getting rid of them is to save the smallest amount of weight and clear up my inventory. It is pretty ridiculous reasons. But I'm gonna go, next time I'm at a craftsman, I'm gonna make a full set of whatever the strongest bolts I have are, and we're gonna have those equipped after we clear out everything else. That is a very powerful choice that I have been withholding myself from using for no real reason. I just didn't think that it would be helpful. It didn't seem like it was doing anywhere near the amount of damage that the swords were doing, and I'm sure that's still true, but having the ability to stay away from dangerous creatures. This is the problem here with many people. You have to kill them quick because they will overrun. And so what am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to not pick up these things, potentially not get mutagens? I just got a red mutagen. Just got a blue mutagen. Does it really make any sense not to continue picking things up? Even if I'm struggling to sell things. This is a guarded treasure. Is there anything up here? I don't think there is. It's just that cave. And then there's this whole different style of boat we can't use. It would be really annoying if you got into a rowboat. Just listening to him make the sound of rowing would be very annoying. If I was smarter, I would have meditated at a certain point. but I don't think we really need to. After we do all of these things, we need to take an evaluation of if there are any quests or question marks on the land that I want to try and take out, take on, and treasure hunts, secondary quests, all of that. And just swimming in random locations. And they shouldn't even animate the bolts if they're just gonna do crazy things like that. If these are gonna be magic bolts that... Here's some magic underwater bolts, they should explain it. They should just say straight up that they're enchanted. Explain
what now, you piece of filth?
Explain those bugs away if you're gonna have them. Here we go. I mean, this is working rather well. It really has opened the door to a new style of gameplay. It's just that it kind of sucks riding the boats as a style of gameplay. I don't think you can. Maybe on horseback you can shoot crossbow bolts. Maybe that would have helped in a couple of other places where you had to be horseback and I was swinging my sword like a fool and having trouble with that. But that certainly didn't come up often enough for it to matter. So there's the example I talked about earlier, that it quick saved right when I was out of breath. Fortunately, I was able to make it to the surface, but if I was twice as far down, I wouldn't have made it. That's certainly something they didn't consider. I wouldn't call it a bug, I would just call it a oversight. They did not consider every possible scenario where quick saving might be a really bad situation. And players often, well, on occasion will run into problems where quick saves right before. We've seen in other quests that quick saves right after you make a decision, so you go to load the newest quick save and it's after the thing you want to change your mind on. But they do seem to keep, I think, 4 of them. So as long as there is a rolling 4, you can probably be fine. Unless after 4 quick saves, if you haven't decided to change your mind, you're stuck with it then. Let's see. Hidden treasure. Alright, I'm just gonna get off this boat. Is it on the island or under the island? Ironside's treasure. Read the book, I'm sure. Find the sunken ship. See, this is cool. We found like 3 or 4 of these quests. And if there was more of them, it would be totally awesome that if every single one of these on the ocean points was a matter of finding and treasure. Even a 2-parter here. This is exactly the same as Spoils of the War. There's no real difference. But the fact that it's given a name, the fact that it's oh, this is dark. Oh, I may need to drink whale. This is way too far. Swim up. Swim up. Oh man, barely made that. Ah, the sun's in my eyes. I think they need to fix that in games more than anything else. Now, there's probably a lot of other things more important than fixing the fact that the sun's too bright in games, but it would be nice if they fixed it eventually. I don't ever want in any game to turn my face towards the sun and be blinded, even though I know my TV is set to pretty high brightness. I'm willing to forego the real world there and have the sun be bright, but not so bright that it's blinding. There have been 2 or 3 sections of this game where we had to walk in while facing the sun. And there's just a strain on the eyes. To have to stare in the sun. Come on, die already. They keep on coming. When we get back to Novigrad and Velen, I'm probably gonna have to run to every single shopkeeper, tradesman, whatever, just to sell merchants. I need to find like a merchant. I believe is what I'm missing. I keep going to blacksmiths and armorers. They don't want to buy the things I want to sell. We're almost done. Just have 1, 2, 3 more to go. So, finally, after what probably seems like forever, we're gonna have cleared off this thing. And the good news is we did everything on the ocean. We have not run into anything that was too difficult. Except for I think one guarded treasure. But that's not a big deal. In fact, we've done almost everything in Skellig. Except for that guy that doesn't want to talk to us. I don't know why he doesn't want to talk to us. I've tried several times and he doesn't. It says he has a quest for us, and then I go and talk to him, and the quest is missing. He just, well, he won't talk to me, so I can't get the quest. Spoils of war. Another ship. Fall out of the boat. There we go. There we go. Don't see anything here. Yep, just that simple. Honestly, it seems like the smuggler's caches were just not spread out evenly enough. We really haven't run into a lot in the past couple episodes. I'll look at the map again when we're done. But we're getting more and more spoils of war. Seems our choice to go counterclockwise. Well, even if you'd gone clockwise or counterclockwise, you would have run into the same problem, that there was just a ton of spoils of war in a very small, what am I saying? There's a ton of smugglers' caches in a very small area, and then they stopped doing smugglers' caches on the other side of the island. Yep. It doesn't make a lot of sense. If they just, if they had gotten it down to about half as many, like sections where there was 4, if they had just put 1 there, that would have been fine. And if they had spread them out more, it would have been fine. But they didn't need this many points. I would have much rather had more points on the ground. We haven't really been all over the islands looking for bandit camps or anything like that. So I would have definitely wanted more of these points to be on their thing. it very, very much feels like they were told a specific number of events, undiscovered locations needed to be in this area, and they ran out of time, and so they just filled them up with smuggler's caches. Every smuggler's cache where there was a boat is fine. At least that speeds it up, and then a couple more where there wasn't a boat would be fine. Let's continue. Up to oxygen. And then they just need to fix this bug here. It's not even too bad with the water choppy up and down, but you can definitely see the way it's being clipped is not quite right. And we don't, they did fix it, so whatever they spent effort to do to this boat, they need to do for the big boats. I'd say that's a bug, it needs to be fixed. It's a visual bug, so it should probably be at the bottom of the list, but that doesn't mean it shouldn't be fixed. That does bring up an interesting thing. Are you in a huge open world game like this? Do we have a right to expect a 100% bug-free experience in games? Or is there, in the same way that when you buy a car, there may be something defective in it? Is there a expectation that we should just assume that risk as a purchaser? I think a fair balance to this is there should be a recall system, like there's in cars, but that's too expensive. So I think the fair solution here is a little strange, but I think what has to go is that the code has to be released at some point in the future. Because the company that makes it and sells it cannot continue making, updating, and fixing the product for all eternity. I can't expect the company that makes Witcher 3 to continuously fix and update and remaster The Witcher 3 for the initial price of the purchase. But I can expect that for the betterment of society, the code that was used to make The Witcher 3 should be released to the public, and it probably for code needs to be in like 5 years, maybe 3 at the smallest, that they should get two years of a monopoly on their creation to sell and make their profit. After 2 years of selling a video game, you're looking at not a lot of sales, and they could still certainly continue selling it, but I think the code needs to be freed after a decently short amount of time. Not the crazy copyrights that the United States have now, where it's practically forever. Uh, and with the code being released, if there is a fan base, if society sees any benefit whatsoever from the code in the game, it would then be on the modders to fix it. And in fact, in a lot of ways, modders, if they're given the opportunity and can, will modify games way earlier than 2 years. There may be mods out in really, really short amounts of time. And that is with the Skyrim thing. I will probably want to do some kind of mod to make it look better. Maybe fix the UI. I don't know. I'll have to do some research. Let me know in the comments if you know of any good Skyrim mods that wouldn't completely drastically change the gameplay. The gameplay and the story needs to all stay about the same. But I am willing definitely to make the things look better, improve the UI, and then I will just mention that. I want to do something similar for my Minecraft series and install something like Optifine, but that mod kind of breaks it, so I need just a resource pack, not Optifine mod, to make everything render and look better. Or it would be alright too if Minecraft just improved its graphics. And particularly for Skyrim, graphics improvement is more of a just, I want it to be at 1080p type stuff, not that I want the game to have all new textures that somebody else drew. That would be pretty drastic of a change. We'd hardly be playing the original game at that point. It's a real daunting task I have in front of me to play Skyrim after just playing this game. Considering I've already played Skyrim for hundreds and hundreds of hours. I just didn't record it then. Well, I was hoping I could get to this question mark from what point I'm at, but doesn't seem like I can. Let's go this way. Maybe we can find a fast travel marker. Yeah, we have done it though. Let's look at the map. So if there was one smuggler cache here, and one here, and one here, and one here, and then these three became one, these three became one, it would be fine. It's just there's so many of them. We've done the whole map now as best as we can. I wish I could zoom out a little bit more. The zoom in is a pain. But yeah, just too many of them. And then I guess I did run into some more smugglers cache. I probably just become immune to them, to being annoyed to them now. I'm overburdened. The overburdened thought never made any sense whatsoever. With the smuggler's cache, we can't not. We cannot pick up all that stuff and not be overburdened without doing every single smuggler's cache individually and then going back to this. I would definitely do a mod that got rid of being overburdened. Because that doesn't really affect the game any way, in any real way. It would just stop me having to go around and find salesmen. Well, I'm not finding a fast travel. Okay. Oh wait, I am seeing a fast travel location. Let's go ahead and meditate though. Alcest was used. I'd hoped that perhaps some salesman or something would come out and I wouldn't have to fast travel. Oh well, that is fine. I think I left a lot of crowns with this guy. So, getting back to the bridge. Some more stuff to sell.
Turns out this work for Tripper. My little Morgan's birthday tomorrow. I've no clue what to get for him.
Maybe a nice little axe. Pretty enough.
Drink last night too. Are you serious?
Why not? I'd like it.
There's no way to run.
What's this? Adornment?
I engraved it.
Melt this blade and forge it again. A sword for cutting, not looking pretty.
So you're back. Was right, wasn't I?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Yep, 1,500 crowns. So, not that. Nope. 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 Merchant's out of stuff. What do we want to buy from him? Lesser glyphs of Quinn. Why he has so many, I don't know. I keep buying those. Is there anything else that would be real useful for us to purchase? No, 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 no. I imagine we already have the best stuff we can have. Let's see. And again, we need to buy things. Here, buy 2 flawless diamonds, why not? There's flawless diamonds. And then one of these, flawless amethyst. And that gives them 6,000. $70 stamina, 45. This, I think I have 80 stamina, so I'll sell that. And then alright. So we got some new upgraded stuff I didn't even look at. We've got some new stuff here. It's already starting to creep back up, and we're only down to 110. I would really like to get a lot less, be a lot less than 110. Oh, these bear pelts, these bear hides. Yeah, when we see that, that's probably where a lot of the weight is going. And then all kinds of new things. So I have, let's see, repair this as well. And let's go to the crafting. So I can make glyphs of Quinn all day. But tapping A doesn't work, so I have to sit here and update them. And I don't think I can make greater glyphs of Quinn. Oh, I can. So that converts that. Makes those nice and valuable. Could certainly craft some things. So let's see, greater Svrog runestones. I have like 5 of these. And I don't know what to sell. As far as the runestones, I don't know if that's really the right move. So I'll sell 4 of these. And 1 of these. 5 of these. 6 of these. This is not going to make any progress at all. 6 of these. 4 of these. I'm selling like 1 things. Okay, lesser glyph of Ard. Lesser glyph of Churbog. If I sell all of these, that would be 400. And let's see, we have 1 here that's 5% chance to freeze, and 2 here that's 5% chance to freeze. I'm gonna sell these 2. We have 1 here that's 5% adrenaline point, and 1 here that's 5% adrenaline points. 5% to stun, 5% to stun. Let's see, 3% sign intensity, 5% sign intensity, 5% chance to stagger, 3% chance to stagger, 20 armor piercing, 30 armor piercing, 3% to cause bleeding, 5% chance to cause bleeding. There we go, resort those lesser glyph of Axie. That's the one I really want to improve. Let's see. This one is 10% Uridan. This one's 5% Uridan. We have lesser Chernobog, And then we have Greater Chernobog. So sell 11 of those, why not? And then Ard at 5%. This is 2%, sell that. Okay, that gets them down to 2,000. Is it really worth it to sell? Sit here and try and sell some other stuff. I could dismantle a few items. That's about all I could do, is dismantle things and then turn around and try and sell those things. And I don't see a real point
So long.
to doing that. I will try and come back to this guy more in the future.
What's this?
That's, last night was
So how many,
Did you set
how much weight did we
out of a giant
clear out
On
there?
those swords.
Still not a lot. What quests do we have? We have Fist of Fury, which we can't do. We're at level 24, that's level 30. We have In the Heart of the Woods. We can do that. We have The Last Wish, which is the last secondary quest we want to do. And this one's 26. That's too low. Master Armors. That we're right at that one actually. We need to. Let's do that one definitely. And then everything else is Novigrad and for secondary quests. As far as Witcher contracts in Skellig, forget it. There's only 2, 3, and they're all too high. And as far as treasure hunts, we have this one, which is level 36. This one, which is where is that one? That's level 26. And then the Bear Skull gear is one we need to do too. So we've got a couple of treasure hunts we can do. So this one here just says find it using your Witcher senses. Where? Where was I supposed to use my Witcher senses? Let's get out of the map and point. Oh, they're all over. There's one here. So let's go there and work on this quest. Bear School gear, here we come. Using our Witcher senses. What am I fighting? Here we go. So now I know what I'm looking for. Okay, it's in this cave.
I want to look around some.
Alright. Time for the torch. Now, the torch has been relegated to the second most useful item. Now. Well, gee, there's one goes that way, one goes this way. There's nothing in this place. Did I clear out this area for some other quest. Oh, this seems somewhat strange. It's just like a grave. Are we ever gonna deal with ghosts or anything? That would be cool. I think we should. We deal with race all the time, but there's no race attacking me right now. So what's over here? Another entrance? Alright, and what's over here? Nothing. It's like nothing at all in this cave. Oh, a bear. No real surprise that a bear entrance would have a bear at it. There was probably a bear at the other entrance too, and I killed it. Next location. Where is the next piece? Hiding from me. Right there. So we will fast travel to that location. I think I prefer freezing over any other special ability. Igni will start things on fire anyways. Stun seems to not really work that well. Stagger knocks him backwards, which I don't really want to happen. So freezing seems to... I haven't had any poisoning really affect people. Even when I get attacked by poison creatures, you're poisoned for a second, you take a minusculely small
Looks
amount
like
of
rain.
damage. Run. Hey, Giant's Toe. Good. New location. Hey, it's full of a bandit camp. And now that I've gotten rid of everything, I'm to the point where I'm thinking, okay, now's the time to start uh, refilling my stock, which doesn't really make any sense. There we go, 2 strong attacks.
Your mum shot you out. Neither Green will take you back.
Slice. I'm halfway. Ooh, these guys are stronger. Level 24, they're right at my level. Still at level 24, there's nothing there. Cleared out. Ooh, superior griffin armor. Superior griffin gauntlets. Superior griffin trousers. Ooh, I might have a whole upgrade there of griffin stuff. So we saw, where did we see the bear mark? Where was the bear mark? This is a fast travel point. So this was the entrance. Find this. Did I already get it? Did I already get it? I guess I already got it. I must have just picked it up as I was looting other things. Must have just been out in the open. Griffin School things. So where is the next one? Which way is it? Is the map pointing? It's like straight north. What quest am I on? I think I moved quests. Skellig. Weren't we doing bear school gear? At least that's pointing somewhere. So somewhere this direction. Right? Come on. Don't screw with me. They said it was in Fort, what's it? Is this the fort here? We'll go to the abandoned village and see if that's the right way. Alright, so now it's pointing this direction. Is it this location? It's gotta be, so We'll fast travel to this one then. It's telling me to go a different direction. It's telling me to go this way, which doesn't make any sense. Make up your mind. Well, regardless of where it wants me to go, I'm gonna go see what this question mark is, since we're already here. I feel renewed, not having to do any more, or hopefully not having to do any more sailing. An abandoned site. Yay, an abandoned site cleared.
That's
170 experience points and 50 crowns. 170 experience points is not a... It's not nothing to shake a stick at. It's a reasonable amount of experience. Is there any salesmen or anything?
A rolling gale.
Shopkeeper. Good. Might be a very good setup now. Merchant.
Come, take a gander.
I'd like to. Talk to me.
Greetings. Looking to buy?
Yes.
Show me your wares.
Take all this garbage away. Here we go. Sell this junk. That hatchet actually had more attack points. So that's 1200. And I just bought one of each of those for no real reason. Sell these bear pelts. Yes, just selling the pelts. It's got me down to 85. That was the problem. That was the problem right there. All the pelts I had been collecting over this time. Let's see. So that clears him out, and that gets me down to 81. Yes. Finally. That's super helpful.
So long.
Now we've got some more stuff to play with. I don't know where this fort is, though. It's got me facing strange directions. Person in distress, yeah, I already saved that. Let's see, if I'm running this way, I'm just gonna run towards it. Have I ever even been in this city? Let's go to that city. I never really did run around this whole area. Just need to get the fast travel points. Like new marker Sund. What's in Sund? Is there a merchant? Is there any quests? Is there anybody to talk to? Doesn't seem like there is. One would just think that you'd have an undiscovered location, that some quest would have pushed you towards this. And unless I just totally messed up a quest, it didn't. The game really hasn't. Now, they may be making the argument fairly that we've only done half of Skellig, and they're gonna come back and have us see more of Skellig later. These are big trees. So big trees, thick forest, we haven't been seeing any of that in the other areas. All the forests have been very thin trees. Very repetitive. That one, that's a nice forest actually. What's guarding the treasure? Nothing apparently. Well, that was easy enough. Monster Den. Alright. That's cool. Oh, look at these. Oh. You gotta be kidding me. I could probably just punch these things to death. Maybe not, no. Let's use our sword like a thing in person. This is that same area. Well, well, that room was. Were they keeping Neckers in prison here? Get those lesser blue mutagens, why not? Locked key is required. Nice. This is the same hallway. They reused it. Not too bad. Not too bad to...
What now?
Alchemy. Really? You're not gonna let me climb up? I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense.
Someone placed an illusion here.
Just need to make sure we come back the same way we came. Where's this one going? Look at the map. I'm nowhere. According to the map. And there's no lights to light or anything I could do to mark where I've been, short of just cleaning out inventory things. Oh, this map, this mini map is so off. Somebody should feel bad about that. This one, it's just so off. Marker entrance. Yay. Where am I? Of course, I have to run all the way back through. Because I did not get the treasure. Just that way was not it. That way is nothing. This way is it. And if you didn't have the stone to get to the get past the illusion, you would have not been able to connect these two paths. But that really wouldn't have stopped you from getting everything. You would have just had to do it in two parts. It's definitely worth it to check this place out and make sure there's not anything else. Are there any more question marks that we can see? No. Next one is way over here, which is sorta in the same direction as where it wants us to run. Level 12 makers. It's actually nice to be fighting like this. We haven't been fighting.
Die.
It's a refreshing change of pace. to run up this path around the mountain. Eyes in the sun. We've already talked about that. It is annoying, definitely annoying. Try not to die here. Well, that was pretty smooth. Did I just go full circle? I don't think so. No, this is a different thing. A potentially different thing that we've never visited. It's a giant weapon of war. Just sitting here. I don't know what you call those. Let me know down in the comments if you know what these things are called. Gee, all this fog, we may run into a foglet. We could even start picking flowers again. Maybe that's why picking flowers was so broken in the game, is that the game testers and the game players, by the end of their cycle of testing, were like, well, picking flowers is not really important anyway, so they would never bother to do it. Only the people in the very early experience of the game would run into this issue of just being in this whole setup, find more and more ruins which I can clear out of stuff and then potentially overburden myself with. Hopefully there's nothing in these ruins that would turn around and be a treasure hunt. Or even if there is, hopefully the treasure hunt's not one we're gonna do today. Let's see. So I really have no point, no credibility to complain about wandering through forests after the 5 or 6 or 7, I don't even know how many episodes it was, of just running around, sailing. I welcome the forest. I welcome the ability to run. Whole section seems really low, and then what? There was like no quest. Those are level 12. To get to Skellig Isles was a level 16 recommended quest. So why are they level 12? Why are they lower than the level could possibly be? That's just not balanced. Even if you wanted to overwhelm me, they should still be my level. Shouldn't they? That would make sense. Even in the few quests we've gotten, though, they haven't been quests of really long length. They've been quests of go find this treasure that's 5 feet away. looks like an abandoned site. Where's the other one? I want to shoot a crossbow bolt at it. There we go. It would make more sense if he wasn't in the scene, actually. 120 experience.
Yippee!
A
Jack killed a monster.
armor. Or merchant. Or something. Let's get these mutagens and these things. Apparently being a witcher can be pretty profitable.
Hair is great, but you're no druid. What brings it to me?
Wouldn't mind a look at your wares.
So we just buy these two right off the bat. And then sell this, and this. And then he has 250 that I think I can get back. Oh, he doesn't want to buy bear pelts either. I think we can get him back pretty easily though. Let's see. 2 there. 1 there. 3 there. 3 there. 2 there. And then 7. Let's find something cheap that we can sell that we have a lot of. We don't really have a lot of anything. We may end up just leaving it. Here we go. There we go. He doesn't have anything else I want to buy from him. Yep.
Farewell.
So, zooming out, we have a custom marker here, which is again not the right direction that this quest is pointing us to, but that's fine. We might as well get these question marks done. What could it be? A guarded treasure? Oh man. That one came out of nowhere. Just running in the forest. Right off a cliff. Guarded by a level 14 hardly was that? A Woven. The Digger. That was super easy. I want to use these tracking bolts up. I don't even know if they'll be that useful. Hardly useful at all. Nope, actually just completely useless. Okay, there is the next thing, so let's go to the city. Run towards the city. Maybe we'll even find a path. Okay, so the deer AI just went crazy. That deer just ran right into me. Like I was not even there.
The white-haired one. Who is he, I wonder?
A warrior, plain to see. Just what we need. Come over here, traveller.
Yay.
What do you need?
You aim to enter the crypts.
Maybe. Why are you here?
Came here to cut nails.
Nails?
Of corpses. Don't you know? Wraiths use nails to build their cursed longship.
So you're hoping you can make them run short of materials?
We would if we could get in the crypts. But there's ghosts inside. Would you tend to them?
Sure. Why not?
Fine. I'll see what I can do about the ghosts.
Peace disturbed. Enter the tomb. So we'll go to Yurden. These are all gonna probably be raised. This is really great. We've got a new quest. We're also gonna work our way towards the city, but we're gonna do all of that next time. We are done with sailing, and I am super happy about that. You should be super happy about that too. Sailing has been a big pain in the butt. I don't think there's a lot of question marks on these other islands. I think we've cleared them all out. So we are just gonna do the treasure hunts and the secondary quests. There probably are some cities that we never even visited, but on these small islands, but it would be hard to tell, hard to find out. But we definitely did not spend a lot of time on the main island, as you can tell that there's this large amount of things we didn't see. We didn't really go in this area. This episode just went to this area. I don't think there's too much more to be done. But we are at 87 of 160. We didn't really get any better weapons or armor for any of those smuggler caches. I really should have done that as soon as I started in Skellig. That might have helped a little bit more. But waiting till the end, which to do the cleanup work, didn't really help. It has gotten us tons and tons of crowns. We are set on crowns until we run into more stuff we need to purchase, that makes some good news. Anyways, that's the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I promise I'm going to do my very best to never sail again in this game. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can do that by clicking on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media site, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.